Hi guys, welcome to another C++ tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the basic structure of C++. What is this iostream? What is using namespace std? What is the main function and what does cout do? In the previous tutorial, I've showed you how to install code block and compiler. If you haven't installed code block and compiler, I will give you the link in the description of the previous tutorial. Please go first there and install code block and compiler. If you have installed already, then let's begin. Hash include iostream is the standard library of C++ which is used for input and output. It is used for both inputting and outputting in file system, let's say text file, and on command prompt screen. So for both we are using these input and output classes. So these input and output classes is coming from hash include iostream library, which is the standard library of C++. What are classes and what are function we will teach you. I will teach you in the advanced classes of C++. What is this using namespace std? Well, normally people are using their own libraries. They are making user-defined libraries. So there might be a variable name which has the same variable name in this iostream. So how do the compiler know that this variable is from the standard library whether or from your user-defined library? So for this purpose, C++ offer the standard library using namespace. So using namespace means that whenever we write this using namespace std, that means whatever is coming, it is from the standard library. So it's differentiate between the standard library variables and the user-defined library. So since we are using a standard library of C++, that's why it is necessary to write using namespace std. So since we have write using namespace std, we can use this cout class easily. Now this is the main function and this is the business area of coding. Whatever we code, it will come in these two braces. This is called the starting braces and this is called the ending braces. So the first program we have already done was hello world. In this program, in this tutorial, I will show you how to format printing lines on screen. Well, C++ is not very naive and simple to write some paragraph in it, like say if I click enter here and write this is second line, it will produce an error. As you can see, there is an error. So how do I write the second line in C++? Well, there are two ways. First, we can simply put a \n and then write this is the second line. If I compile and run it, you will see, you can see there is a second line. This is the first line and this is the second line. The other way is to write inline. Since I am using another function of iostream, I will put here after the quotation I will use streams and then inline function. And then again streams, and this is the second line. Compile and run it. Oops. Oh yeah. Again streams. As you can see, they are giving the same result. One another feature of C++ is to provide the tabbing. So for this purpose I'm gonna use \t. So this will give one tab distance from first line to the second line, as you can see. As you can see, there is a tab distance between this line and this line. This is due to the \t. There are many other formats, like say for example \a, which is the alarm. It means when the first line is printed, it will beep and then the second line will print. I don't know if you heard this or not, but there is a beep after the first line and then the second line will start. For more, I will give you the link in the description if you want to learn more about printing on screen. But for now, this was our second tutorial. In the next tutorial, I'm gonna talk about the variable, the rules of the variable. So make sure to subscribe to our channel for more C++ videos. And after the C++ course, we are starting the Arduino, the Raspberry Pi and Internet of Things code. So deep down in the description, I'm giving the links to my blog, to my Facebook page and to my videos. So you can go ahead and check all the course there. Thank you very much.